Hey everyone, we're sitting in a Skeeter FXR talking about a new piece of technology that you're going to see in FXR boats going forward, and that is the Skeeter Command Center. This is a really cool piece of technology that has all your information, your gauges, your switches, your buttons, all your controls for your Skeeter bass boat. They're going to be right here, home in one place, easily accessible and easily visible at all times right here at your right hand. So we're going to walk through today this Skeeter Command Center, how it works, how it lays out, and how you can use it to control your FXR boats. This right here, we've got 6 modules on this page. So you've got live well, bilge, lights, and at the bottom you've got media, engine, and your overall settings. Now this section of information right up here at the top, that's going to be visible at all times. As I click through the pages, you're going to be able to view this information at all times, and that's the essential information that you're going to use day to day on a bass boat. So first off, you've got your RPMs right there. You've got your trim gauge right there for your Yamaha outboard, you know, how far up and down it's, and the water pressure at all times. Again, it's a vital thing to make sure that your engine is fully healthy, so you can monitor that at all times, along with your battery voltage. Again, just for the health of the boat, it's good to know that information at all times. You've also got, of course, your fuel gauge. That's really important. You want to know how much gas you got in it, how far you can go. That's going to be visible at all times. And then at the top left, if you have a hydraulic jack plate, that option is going to display the information on how high it is raised right there. And if you're using our tournament mode, where you can either have 5 fish in your live well or you can do every fish counts, that information is right there at the top right. Again, visible at all times. And then to either side, you're going to see here volume controls for your media. So we've got the speakers in this bass boat. So on this FXR, if you're bumping some music, you can control the volume right there. And right here, you're going to see a dimmer. And that's a simple one-touch button that just, if you're in the mornings at takeoff, at blast off, the light's low, and you don't want that glare in your face, you can sit one touch and it dims the screen easily. But one thing you're going to find with the Skeeter Command Center, years of testing and innovation have gone into this screen, and one of the biggest things is that it had to be visible at all times. Again, this is essential information that you're going to want to see. So even on the brightest days when the sun is directly overhead on the screen, whether you're wearing polarized glasses or not, the screen is visible at any brightness. So that's a really big deal. The glare coming off this is minimal, and you're going to be able to see this information even when it's on a bright sunny day. So again, now let's walk through these 6 modules here. This has all the information you could ever need. So starting at the top, you've got your live well. So all your switches are here on your FXR. Of course, you've got pumps on either side of the live well. You got your port and your starboard. You can control those right there. And your port and starboard recirculation to keep those fish alive, you can control those right there. Your timer is here. On the bottom right, all you have to do is tap through it to go through the settings of low, medium, or high. And then, of course, your OxyMax to get oxygen in that live well. Again, for the health of the fish, you can just simply touch that on and off. And when they're on, you'll notice they'll light up blue. And when you turn them off, it'll dim to gray. Another thing you'll notice here is this pink icon right here next to the live well. What does that mean? Well, that means that no matter what screen I'm on, you'll notice that that pink icon stays on the live well. And the reason that is because I have buttons highlighted. I have things running on live well. So at all times I can look and see and know whether I have something under that tab running and active. So that's again, easy information. It's always there within eyesight. Okay, going to the next tab, we've got bilge. Very simple information there. Again, your port and starboard bilge pumps, you just turn them on and off. And again, if the auto bilge were to come on, you would see that pink light. Again, that information's always there. Lights, depending on whatever options you have in your FXR, whether you have deck lights or not, that's going to be right here accessible in this light panel. You've got courtesy lights, your anchor, your nav, and of course, if you have those deck lights, they're going to be there as well. Media, that's any media that you're using to connect to this boat. If you look right here, you can tap the media icon and you see audio power is off. If you turn on this power button, it turns on. Now, there's several different options within the media center. You can connect to your phone through Bluetooth. You can connect to an AM radio, an FM radio, and you can see that right here on the left here. So it says Bluetooth audio, BT audio right now. If I want to change that, I simply tap that button, that little line of text right there, and it opens up again what source I want the media to come from. So again, FM radio, AM, I can plug in my USB, or I can use Bluetooth audio, and it even has, you know, weather radio that I can connect to easily as well. So now moving into the engine tab. Again, this is a vital tab that you're going to use often if you want to check on the health of your engine and make sure that everything is running smoothly, and just information that you're going to want to know generally. So of course, engine hours here first to know whether you know, that's going to help you to know when you need to do your regular maintenance. You've got your engine temperature and your oil pressure right there. And as you can see, there are 2 tabs here. So if I simply touch the arrow, that'll take me to some more information, such as the engine voltage and, again, the RPMs, which are visible there again as well. So it's just another place to have it. And then lastly, we've got settings. And so a lot of your information within all of these 6 modules can be configured in here. So if I go into system, the software update, I can manage that there. The lighting, the factory reset. So if at any time you manage something on the Skeeter Command Center and you mess something up, you can't figure out how to get back, a great place to go is into this system and touch the factory reset. That'll put everything back the way it was, and you can go from there to fix your problems. So, and then again, configuration. This is more for how you want to view the information within those each of the modules. So we've got weigh units for your culling system. I can choose between ounces or a decimal. I've got it on decimal now because that's what my scale is. If I touch back, fuel calibration, temperature, units, and depth alarm, that's all information you can modify as well. System diagnostics, again, that's pretty advanced. You're probably not going to need that day to day using this system. And then your options, such as the hydraulic jack plate, again, that's an option on your FXR if you've got it, or the deck lights, that'll be there as well. So the last thing that you're going to want to look at, again, is this tournament system that we have. And so again, that's at the top right at all times. You simply tap into it, and now you can enter into tournament mode. As you can see, we're in a top 5 mode, but I'm going to start over and show you from the very beginning how we run through a system if you want to use the culling feature that's in the Skeeter Command Center. So again, to start, all you're going to have to do, no matter what tab you're in, simply tap the culling tab at the top right, and it gives you an option. You want to do top 5 heaviest fish or total weight, every fish counts format. That's really up to you, your choice. I'm going to choose top 5 heaviest, and it'll say start tournament. If I want to do a top 5, it will confirm. I'll hit yes, and it'll enter. So now you see here, we've got 6 options to enter fish in a 5-fish tournament. Your 5 fish plus the one you're gonna call. To enter a fish, simply tap the number that you want to enter into, and it'll give you pounds and ounces, or pounds and decimals, depending on how you've configured that in your settings. And then I can simply put in, let's say we caught a 2 pound 0.97, because they never seem to get over that hump and get past the jump over to 3 or 4 pounds. All you have to do to put that fish in, once you've entered the weight of what it is, hit enter, and it will confirm your entry and confirm entry number 1, 2.97 pounds. Yes, I caught a 2 3/4 pounder, and then it'll put it in there. And again, you can fill up all of those there. And once you get to 6, when you hit enter, it'll automatically call for you, and it'll tell you, hey, your fish on, say, if your 3rd fish was, say, a 1 pounder and you caught a 3 to cull it, if you enter your 6th fish as a 3 pounder, it'll tell you, hey, cull tag number 3, you need to throw that one back. So it's just a great way to add peace of mind for tournament anglers that are out there. Again, the worst thing that can happen is you cull the wrong fish. This is added peace of mind because it keeps the information there. You don't have to remember it. It's logged right here into your Skeeter. And it's just a fun way. If you and your friends are all fishing from different FXRs and you want to host a tournament, you can keep all that information right there, especially if you want to do the total weight format. So no matter whether you're using the culling system or you're just looking for information, what's amazing about the Skeeter Command Center is that it truly puts you in command of your boat at all times at the touch of a button on one screen, all in one place.